Am I on MK677? So, yes.
This is the first person that I've seen that, in my opinion, genuinely should be on performance-enhancing drugs. Coach Greg, and in today's video, we lost another one. Another natural decided to take performance-enhancing drugs. And who is it? You're not going to guess it. None other than Jaxfit. First, it was Alex Eubank that decided to announce he's no longer natural. And in today's video, it's Jaxfit. Let's look at the comments. This is not made up. This is not make-believe. MK677 before a 50 kg bench is wild. No way he's on MK. I thought that was a joke. What the F? He's actually on MK677, crying face times 3. Going not natty before hitting one plate on bench is wild. Please don't take drugs. Eat more. Well, that ship has sailed now, hasn't it? If anyone had some hope left for you, it's gone. MK677 before trying to be consistent. And so the feedback that he's getting after announcing he's no longer natural is people are against this. They think it's ridiculous, it makes no sense. They're thinking, why not keep training natural? You had many more gains left in the tank. And so, shockingly, I'm going to disagree with all of you. This is the first person that I've seen that, in my opinion, genuinely should be on performance-enhancing drugs. And you're thinking, how could that be possible? The guy's what, 18, 19 years of age? And you're all thinking, well, look how small he is. The guy's frail. He doesn't even weigh 60 kilograms. Bro's 130 pounds, over 6 feet tall. Why would he take steroids? But in comparison, when Chris Bumstead took steroids at the exact same age, 18 years of age, Bro already looked like a full-grown adult with more muscle than last time. And you're all thinking, yeah, but he's an IFBB pro. If you have a physique like Chris Bumstead, do you actually need to take steroids? Or if you look like Alex Eubank, you already have Greek god aesthetics, why would you bother to take steroids? But in Jaxfit's case, he's actually frail. And if you type in his height and compare it to his weight, and you look at his BMI, he actually is classified as severely underweight. And so in actuality, if he went to the doctor and they assessed him, they would likely determine that there is in fact something wrong.
Am I on MK677? I did in fact fail my 50 kg bench press. I've been locked in, I've been dialed in, I've been focused.
And so Jaxfit, he says he's dialed in, that he's locked in. The only guy that I know going to be locked in is Mike Van Wyck after going to prison for attacking and assaulting Jeff Nippert. Could you? When doctors decide if they're going to prescribe performance-enhancing drugs, for example, MK677, testosterone, IGF-1, and so on, they're trying to see if the risks outweigh the benefits. Is he going to get more benefits from taking these potential drugs than he is from not taking them? And if you look at the research on longevity, living longer than last time, quality of life, there's one thing that they all have in common. People who are very frail, extremely underweight, they don't live as long and they are less likely to survive if they get sick, injured, and so on, as people who are at a healthier body weight. People who have more strength and more size. Looking at his physique, does anyone think that his health is optimal? Now remember, I'm not trying to thin shame him, but I'm telling you, when your BMI is below, for example, 18, it's not good. And so what Jaxfit should be doing is, for example, getting his blood work done. And so, for example, I'm partnered with Transcend. Anyone that wants to see if they require that they need, that they could benefit from peptides, testosterone, and so on, they should be getting their blood work done by a medical professional, a doctor. Transcend can do this. But instead of that, Jaxfit has bought his MK677 from who knows where. Is it legit? Does he know exactly what it is? Can he trust the source where he got it from? Well, maybe, but he really doesn't know.
How much do I bench? Currently, I bench press 47.5 kg. I did in fact fail my 50 kg bench press at the Halloween PR party in Manchester. Yes, I did fail.
And so considering he's been training for close to a year and his current bench press is 47.5 kilograms, that is an extremely poor bench press. It's not as if it's his first time in the gym. He's actually been training. Now, yes, he of course could have been training harder.
Failure only makes you stronger. So we're going to come back even stronger and hit that 50 kg very soon. I think I'll have that in the next 2 weeks. Maybe even next week, because I'm getting really close. And
so he says, look, the road to 60 kilograms has been going on for months. Jaxfit has newbie gains. He's a teenager. And when you're a teenager, even if you train half-ass, you literally just show up and do warm-up lifts, you should be getting a heck of a lot stronger. But he hasn't been. If you don't have enough testosterone, your IGF-1 levels are too low, it's very difficult to put on muscle. Not to mention, he has a very poor appetite. He struggles to get in calories.
How many calories do I eat in a day? So right now, I'm on the winter arc. The bulk has definitely been working. I put on about 5 kg in the past, I think it's been a month now.
And so consider this, he'd been trying to bulk for months. He's in his winter arc. He's locked in, but yet he's claimed to have been on a bulk for several months now. And he hasn't gained any weight. Why do you think that is? It's because he hasn't been able to consume those calories. Don't know if it's his fault, we don't know why, but in the last month, he's added on 5 kilograms. That's 11 pounds, that's a lot! He says he's consuming almost 4,000 calories a day. On low days, 3,000. Now, what has been the difference? In the last month, he's added in MK677. Now, is that my first choice that I would have suggested he take? Absolutely not. I would have suggested he try natural supplements. For example, testosterone and Hungrier Than Last Time. We literally sell a supplement exactly for this purpose, to make you hungrier. It's instead of taking MK677. And so would it not make more sense to try to do it natural first? Or at least get in your blood work. Discover for yourself, is there something lacking, missing, that a doctor could then prescribe to you to make you feel better? Regardless of that, he's put on 11 pounds in a month. That is amazing. He was formerly diagnosably underweight. I'm not going to say the name for that, but it starts with an A.
And that's the most weight I put on in literally like 1 year of working out. In the space of a month, I've put on that much weight.
And so he's put on more weight in the last month than he has in over a year. And so it's working. It makes more sense in my mind to take performance-enhancing drugs when you're literally frail, when you're so thin that it's negatively impacting your life in comparison to somebody who's already jacked. You're thinking, oh, he's already jacked and so he gets the pass. How does that make sense? Jaxfit would just like to look fit. Or at the very least, to look average, to look normal.
A lot of that is water weight. I do take creatine. So yeah, about 62, maybe 63 kg.
And so his weight has climbed to guess how much? Between 62 and 64 kilograms, depending on the time of day. He's on creatine, he's on MK677, and he's doing his best to lock in his winter arc and put on more size. And so before judging him for taking MK677, consider how would you feel if you were to trade places with him. You're in Jaxfit's body, you are under 130 pounds, you've been training for about a year and you haven't put on any muscle. You can't even bench press 50 kilograms. You discover that if you take MK677, you're gonna add 5 kilograms in a month. It's gonna make you hungrier and you're gonna start getting in more gains. Is that not gonna be tempting? And of all the people that get the pass, remember, Chris Bumstead, essentially every IFBB pro in the world is likely taking something. And so are we going to shame Jaxfit for trying to take something to make him healthier? I'm going to argue that Jaxfit on MK677 is healthier than Jaxfit without it. Consider the doctors at Transcend literally prescribed me HRT. They're saying based on your blood work, you need it. Does anyone think that I need performance-enhancing drugs more so than Jaxfit? Really, think about it. Which one of us do you think is healthier? Who do you think is going to live longer? I'm telling you, When you're in the bottom 1% perhaps of the population in terms of size, strength, and so on, and you struggle to even eat enough calories in a day to put on any size, it's not healthy. And so if we're looking to improve his quantity and quality of life, should we not be willing to prescribe him something in order to make him better? The only thing wrong with this is that he's doing this on his own. He should be seeking out a medical professional. And so if you're interested in getting your blood work taken, please click the link in the description. You can get your blood work taken with Transcend. A medical doctor will review it and decide exactly what you should be taking in order to optimize your health.
What else? Oh, my sleep has been insane. I've been sleeping like a baby. I mean, once I'm in that bed, it's nighttime. I mean,
not only that, Jaxfit says he's also improved his sleep. The quality of sleep, he's getting more restful sleep. As soon as he goes to bed, he sleeps better. Now, is it possible that Jaxfit was not consuming enough calories and it was keeping him up at night? That he couldn't sleep because his body was undernourished? Absolutely. But since adding in MK677, does it not seem that his life has gotten better? And so let's compare Alex Eubank to Jaxfit. Who do you think more so needed some intervention? Jaxfit clearly was unhealthy. Clearly. Alex Eubank, in comparison, he was already healthy. Look at the guy. Does he look like he's suffering? And so based on what I've seen, despite the fact that he should have got it from a doctor, I am behind him in that regard. Let me know in the comments section. Do you agree with Jaxfit taking MK677? Do you think he should have just continued on while taking nothing? And if you are in fact against him taking performance-enhancing drugs, who are you in favor of? Who should, for example, be given HRT? Would you not want to see his blood work? Does anyone think his testosterone levels are optimal? That Jaxfit is operating at 800 nanograms per deciliter? Or does it not look like it would have been severely impaired? And so my message is, sometimes it does in fact make sense to be prescribed HRT when a person needs it. My opinion, the fact that he is this thin, that it can in fact his quality and quantity of life, that he is an excellent candidate for using performance-enhancing drugs. Normally, I wouldn't suggest a teenager to take testosterone or any supplements whatsoever, but in Jaxfit's case, if there's something that he can take to improve his appetite, to allow him to train harder than last time, well, I'm all for it. And so anyone else, if you're interested in testosterone, GO2 Max, protein bars, Delta Sleep, the list goes on and on, click the link in the description, code Greg, 15% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like this video if you liked it. Watch one of those two bloops. Cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team. And remember, if you have no money, get the free diet and training program. It's free, no charge whatsoever. Head over to my website. If you're interested in Transcend, click the link in the description. And until next time, I am out.